Oh hey, we didn't see you come in. This is Sessions Tee-Vee. We've been taking over your ear holes for the last 9 weeks on the radio. Now we're taking over your eye holes, so get ready. Joining us right here, we've got the one and only Mr. Lazy Rich.
Welcome. How you doing?
Welcome.
Just arrived after playing, he's fresh.
Very fresh. He's actually fresher than us, which is not very hard.
It's a little scary too.
It is, it is. Now, we've only got about 10 minutes with you because of all the shenanigans here today, so let's just start firing away some questions if that's cool with you.
Yep.
Skewy?
So you've been in Australia for all of like half an hour or something like that?
This time, I was in Australia just last week. I played in Sydney and Canberra and Adelaide. Yes. Adelaide, remember that one, yeah.
So what's your favourite club to play in Australia at this point in time?
I did enjoy Candies actually. Candies in Sydney.
In Sydney?
Yeah, yeah. It's cool. It's got a good vibe and there are a lot of fans there, which is nice.
It's really messy in there. I've been there.
It was a little bit messy, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit messy.
Yeah, I've seen photos of that club. Is it true people actually end up hanging off the roof during your set if you get crazy enough?
No one hung off. I feel bad now. Maybe I didn't play well enough if no one hung off the roof. I did get asked for drugs a couple of times. Is that a good sign?
That's pretty standard.
Yeah, okay.
That's standard, yeah.
Even while you're DJing, yeah?
Yes,
yeah, okay.
yes, exactly.
Good.
That's it.
That's a really generic question now, like, how did you get your name?
Really boring. I wish I had an exciting story, but I love the song Lazy by Express 2.
David Byrne.
My name's Rich.
Makes sense.
Yeah, does make sense.
Kind of makes sense, but a really dull question, yeah.
And actually, but the lazy part, I mean, is it true? I mean,
no,
you
not
actually
at all.
seem pretty reliable compared to us.
I'm a bit of a workaholic, and I just work. I'm kind of obsessed.
I was going to say, so you pretty much write all the time, writing music? Like...
Not so much. I mean, music whenever I can. I'm touring quite a lot. I'm usually away like every weekend, and I do run my record label, and I run a distribution company as well.
So would you like to tell everyone what your record label's called?
Label's called Big Fish Recordings. I run it alongside Hershey, who's an awesome dubstep and electro producer, and we kind of focus on bringing new artists through because there aren't that many labels doing that right now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, what can we expect coming up from the label as well? Are there any sort of standout tracks that we should keep an eye out for?
We have just signed a new track by Adam K, which is pretty big for us. Adam K is a huge artist, so we're really pleased to have him on. So we've got that coming up. Yeah, definitely.
Is he Australian? Like, call me stupid. Is he Australian?
Yeah, pretty stupid. He's Canadian.
Alright, there you go. Silly question.
There you go. Too bad we can't edit that out either. I'm sorry.
Because this is live.
This is live. This is live. Beamed.
Now, how long has the label actually been running as well?
The label's been going about, I think it's about 3 years now. And I mean, it's just started out as a way for me to put out my own tracks and make more money on them, you know, to stop other people stealing my money, you know. But we were lucky enough to sort of have a few breaks with some big guys. Like we were the first label to sign Zed. We had a Paul Robinson track just when he was coming up, and Lucky Date, of course. So we've had some big names on the label, and I'm pretty proud of that.
That's awesome. So it's pretty much, sometimes it's who you know and
exactly.
who you stay friends with.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's very important to stay friends with people because that can really come back and bite you. But I mean, the touring helps because I mean, you spend time with all these other artists and you like, they show you each other's tracks and sure, we'll release that, you know, we'll take your money.
Do you ever get starstruck? You know, when someone like, if
Justin Bieber rocks up.
Justin Bieber rocks up and says, I want you to remix my track, I want your autograph.
I was a huge fan of Chris Lake, like borderline obsessive. And then I met him in Miami a couple of years ago and he's like, yeah, you want to do a remix for me? And I was just...
Did you lose your shit?
I was gobsmacked. Absolutely gobsmacked. And the weirdest thing is, like, he calls me up on Skype like every other day. He's like, hey Rich, how you doing? It's like, oh my god. I try and contain it and be cool. Yeah, hey Chris, I'm good, man. Yeah, but
so you've obviously worked with him now.
Yeah, I did the remix for him. And I just finished a collab with him that's coming out. I think the end of the month.
What's the track called?
It's called Standalone.
Standalone.
Standalone, featuring Jareth, and it's kind of like it's more. I guess it's more my style than Chris's. It's very intense electro, but the vocals that he arranged for it are just incredible.
This track was on your mix. You just did.
It was, yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
What about? Is there anyone else that you would really like to work with apart from Chris?
I've been bugging Cascade to work with him for a long time.
He's quite big.
He's awesome, and I got to shake hands with him in Miami, which was a pretty starstruck moment again.
Have you watched them since?
Yeah, I just took the shower just now with my hand outside the shower. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
We'll
keep that one.
Yeah, we'll just chop that out. Yeah. Chop.
Alright, so you're a pretty busy guy, even though your name's just
Even though
lazy.
it's lazy, yeah.
Exactly. So how do you like spend your downtime when you're like not in the studio, not on tour?
I watch TV with my girlfriend. We watch the cooking channel, Food Network.
There was a really great channel on downstairs in the lobby, cooking channel.
Yeah, was that MasterChef?
Something like that.
We have
get into MasterChef?
we have American MasterChef.
Yeah.
With Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay,
yeah.
I've seen that.
Is that on at like 11 PM at night, or is it?
No, they censor it out, which is.
It's quite aggressive, that dude.
And some channels for us, we still have swearing like in the middle of the day as well.
We are so far behind now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, come on.
We're a little backward here. You know, we apologise.
So yeah, that's what I do. We watch the Food Network, and that's it, pretty much.
It's pretty exciting.
That sounds awesome.
That's as awesome as it gets. People think this lifestyle is like all glitz and glamour and all sorts. It's not. It's really not. I'm sorry to ruin all your
I don't know
relations.
if I want to do this anymore.
Yeah, well, I just shattered every dream you've ever had.
Damn.
Yeah.
Should we just stop the interview?
Should we just quit?
Yeah.
Yeah, just quit right now. I would have. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. You should.
Can we talk a bit about your production, your style of production?
Of course you can. Yeah.
You kind of have a niche for yourself in that kind of genre. Like, you've got a quite original sound.
I don't consider that I have an original sound, but I mean, I was kind of really into the Complextro stuff, and that was going well. And then I started getting a bit bored of Complextro, so I'm heading a bit more towards the big room electro, but now that's getting a bit boring. So I think my aim is just to stay ahead of the curve wherever possible, or kind of just about on it, I guess.
At least on the curve.
It's very hard to be innovative because every song's been made already.
Exactly.
So, you know.
It's tough to stay original.
Yeah, and you never know where the market's going to head or what's going to be big next. So I mean, I'll just keep making whatever music I like, and hopefully other people like that too.
Good. And so actually in the studio, I've heard your anti-hardware.
Yeah, I've never used it. I'm just software. I just use Cubase. I use Massive and Silence and a ton of like VSTs, and works for me. I mean, it suits my style.
It's working, yeah.
Cool, yeah.
That's good.
Now, I was going to ask you as well, are there any Australian producers that are standouts to you, or that you've sort of had a close eye on recently?
I mean, Dirty South for me has always been the biggest guy. His stuff is just phenomenal. It's just unbelievable how he just makes stuff sound that good, you know? But I'm a big fan of some of the upcoming guys. A big fan of Vengeance, based in Sydney. Been following
He actually plays the Candies, doesn't
he?
he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really big fan of him.
So he actually makes tunes, that guy, does he? I've only seen DJ,
he just he did a remix for Lucky Day on Big Fish, and
right.
he just had a track in Port Robinson's chart on Beatport, and so he's getting some success now. So that's good for him. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And how about yourself as far as success goes? I mean, you know, we had a look at your Wikipedia and we could be here all night.
Is there a Wikipedia for me?
There's actually a Wikipedia. It's actually an artist Wikipedia, we should say, just to be correct.
Yeah.
Our girlfriends corrected us earlier today.
It's quite a good description, wasn't it?
Have you actually got it up on there?
No, I don't, but from memory, what did it say? Wickedly, no.
You make 6 silly beats to get the dance floor bumping, according to your Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And what was it?
Epically rude funkiness or something.
Obnoxiously funky?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really cool description, but then they did actually go on about your success as far as your remixes and your original productions.
I've been pretty lucky. I mean, I've landed a couple of nice opportunities, like the Fatboy Slim remix, the Lady Gaga, the Deadmau5, and I mean, it really helps. Like, having your name associated with someone as big as that, it's a really big boost in the ratings, you know. So I've been pretty lucky as far as that goes. But I think, as far as any success goes, I think I've been quite consistent. Maybe. I mean, I've tried to always have a track in the top 100 on Beatport, and I mean, just try to keep it good. But I mean, it's tough sometimes.
I just seem to get a new Lazy Roots track in my Beatport suggestions every week. It's like you've got a new track out every week just about.
I'm kind of aiming for once a month right now, you know, like, 'cause I mean, I'm touring quite a lot, so there's only so much time to get in the studio,
That's
but
true,
I think
yeah.
once a month's a good point, you know.
So do you believe in not saturating the market as well?
When you're starting out, you should pump out as many tracks as you can and just try and figure out what your style is, figure out what people like that you can make, you know. I used to put out a track every single week, and that really helps.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, not everyone is a hit back then when you're starting out. But that's because I put out tracks before they were ready, you know. I mean, I just started producing and then straight away put stuff on Beatport, and it just wasn't great, you know. And so every so often one that was actually good might hit the chart or whatever. But now I think it's definitely important not to saturate, you know. I mean, look at Porter Robinson, look how few tracks he's had, yet how big he has, just because the quality has been sensational, you know.
Absolutely.
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 So on another note, what do you think of Queensland beer?
It's not bad actually.
Yeah.
A little bit warm, but
Forex bitter.
Well, it's, you know, it
Might be
goes
a
down
choice.
better when it's warm. It actually has that little extra kick to it, they say.
it's gone pretty nicely. I'm a big fan of Victoria Bitter.
VB. Well, I was going to say there's a what's the word? A war between the two beers.
Oh, already, yeah.
Forex and VB. It's like the Australian thing. Like
Yeah.
if you're from down south, you drink VB. If you're from up here, you drink Forex.
My favourite is Cooper's actually.
Oh, yes.
You like Cooper's?
This guy.
Yeah, Cooper's
South
is the one.
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooper's
Yes,
is
we
the
got some South Aussies in the room.
Yeah, I was over here.
one. Yeah.
Make yourself heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done your research.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has. We got anything else?
The stripper hasn't arrived yet, so do we just keep talking?
What time's?
It's yeah.
You guys supposed
time
to
is
be
your
playing
order
now?
Yeah, you are actually.
Actually,
playing
yeah,
now,
I'm
aren't
actually
you?
playing now.
What
Yeah.
time is it?
7 past 9 by the look on that clock.
Sorry about that, guys, but, you know.
So
Priorities.
show will go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, aren't you on at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm warming up for you guys, aren't I?
Oh, no. I didn't tell
All
us
right.
again.
Alright, on that note, that's it. We're going to get running. We're going to get to this gig. Let's go.
Go.
Come on.
Who's got the key?
Who's got the key? Who's got the key? Who's got the key?
Session, 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 session.